Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 34 of the FIFA 18 Striker Career Mode. And it's early on in the season with Bayern Munich, as you can probably see from the table here, that we're not doing fantastically well. We've played 6, we've won 3, drawn 2, lost 1. So we've only lost 1, we've only conceded 3 goals, but just those couple of draws, well, the loss should never happen, but those couple of draws should have been turned into wins as well. But we're not massively off the pace. Hoffenheim look like they're playing well, as do Wolfsburg and Köln as well. Who did beat us in the first game of the season. But we've got plenty of time to get back into this. Obviously, only 34 games, I believe, in the Bundesliga. So slightly less games to get the job done. But I'm confident we can top this table with ease. Okay, well, we last saw each other when we drew 1-1 with Dortmund. Not a fantastic result, but we rescued it a bit, as you might remember. So not too disappointed with that. We then went and played Schalke at home. We beat them 2-0. Went away to Leipzig, drew 0-0. Probably should have won that game. And then Galatasaray in the Champions League, drew 0-0. And then we played St. Pauli, which was nice, and we beat them 4-0 nice and convincingly. And I didn't get picked for the England squad, which I thought was a little bit strange and a little bit worrying, especially as we've got a Euro 2020 coming up at the end of this season. So we certainly want to be ready for it. But today's episode, we are going to play Bayer Leverkusen away from home, and then we're going to play Inter Milan in the Champions League. And it's both really big, important games, must-win games. Otherwise, we start to lose even more ground in the Champions League and in the league. So let's get straight on into the game against Leverkusen. Here we go, it's Bundesliga action, it's Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. And now the starting lineups, it's Leverkusen first, it's Jensen in goal, Bender, Retsos, Juanfran and Blind across the back, Bender and Kerr in the middle, and then we've got Bailey, Havertz and Sasaeta and Kevin Volland up top. A dangerous, dangerous side. And now the Bayern Munich lineup, it's Manuel Neuer in goal, back four, Telles, Boateng, Skriniar's in, and Kimmich. Rudy is going to be Holden. We've got Vidal and Tolisso, Martial and Koeman out wide, and the lone striker, Sean Measures. This does tend to be quite a defensive formation, I find. I would like us to get numbers forward a little bit quicker. Tackle from Sean Measures. Can he put this defence under pressure early doors? Little turn. He's going to try and find the run of Martial, and he does, and that's in off the post. Oh, it's not in off the post, it's off the post and away from Leverkusen. Tolisso finds Vidal, who finds me. We're going to try and give this to the winger Koeman. We do, who's got Kimmich on the overlap. Playing amongst themselves. It's Rudy, it's Koeman, into my feet. We're going to hit one, and that's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Lovely little ball down the side from Measures there. Can't quite lose his man, though. Now he's got past him. Will he get the ball back from Martial? He will. That's a terrible turn, though. Really should have turned the other way. The camera swing kind of killed me a little bit there, but we did manage to get the shot off. It cannons off Daley Blind's shin. Corner kick. Can we make ourselves free in this box? Ball comes across, keeper comes, can't win it. Sean Measures is there, and I cannot believe he hasn't been able to put that in the back of the net. Sean Measures again, no! Oh, I don't believe it. Just weren't sharp enough there. That header should have been easy. I didn't really know where it was coming down, to be completely honest, but that's not the point. Where that did come down, it was a free header. Should have done better. Telles on the left, back into Martial. Goes inside to Rudy. Rudy will find me, surely. Doesn't. Finds Tolisso, who does then find me. Martial, he's got options down this left-hand side. Chooses not to use them, though. It's Tolisso. Tolisso into Koeman. Koeman looking for an option, trying to find some room. Tries to get a shot off, I think. I don't really know what that was. Now Koeman. Tolisso. Koeman. Vidal. Can Vidal find us? Martial goes back to Telles. Martial gets it back again. Will he put it across to us? He will. Can we do better this time? And we can. It's a simple finish. Measures makes it 1-0 after 34 minutes. The pressure really paying off for Bayern Munich there. Just kept their foot on the gas, kept pressing this back line, and eventually just managed to find space by pulling off that defender, and a smart little finish through the legs of the goalkeeper. And that's the full-time whistle. That's not at all. That's the half-time whistle is what that is. I wish it was a full-time whistle. I'd take a 1-0. But at half-time, it's Bayern Munich 1, Leverkusen 0. And it's been all Bayern, really. We've looked really strong, really been probing them. Probably haven't had enough shots and probably should have had another 1 or 2 goals, really. But at half-time, Leverkusen 0, Bayern Munich 1. Measures dancing through their midfield. Tellez will get that out to Martial. Martial wants to cross. Measures is there for the header. Goes near post, but the keeper's alive to it. Ball over the top from Leverkusen. Volland wins his header. Wins the ball back, and now they're down this right-hand side. It's Mata into Havertz. Finds Volland. Volland finds Bailey. Bailey finds Havertz. Havertz shoots, and that's a good save there from Manuel Neuer. By Leverkusen have upped a gear now. Mata tries to play the ball through, gets there at Volland, and the keeper have a face-off, and the keeper comes off slightly better. Tolisso out wide. Coman finds Measures on the outside. We're going to wait for the runner, and we've got one there. Tolisso, can he get the ball in? It looks like he's turned ever so loose, and he's given it to me. We've found Vidal on the edge of the box, who finds Bernard. There it is. And Bernard applies the finish. And in injury time of the second half, Bayern Munich surely can't be caught now. We did just about enough. It was a little bit scrappy. Wasn't the best football in the world, but a really tidy finish from Bernard there. And he has majorly impressed me. It's a shame it's between him and Martial to play. I'd quite like Martial to be playing with this guy on the other side, maybe, or vice versa. But 92 minutes on the clock. It's Leverkusen 0, Bayern Munich 2. There we go. The final whistle goes. And it was a good game, good result, exactly what we needed. A tough place to come. They haven't started the season very well either, so this was a very, very vital 3 points for us to pick up. After the final whistle, it's Leverkusen 0, Bayern Munich 2. And after the game, we got a match rating of 9.2. We got our goal, 5 shots on target, 100% passing, 100% tackling. I don't think you can argue with anything there. It was a good game, good team performance. Very happy with the 3 points. Manager feedback as well, mostly good, incredible passing. Few players can match the accuracy and vision you've shown this season. You showed your class with some impressive through balls and flawless footwork. What a spectacular goal. And a little bit of negative, attempt to pass the ball rather than giving up possession to your opponent. Okay, game done. Now it's time to switch our heads to Champions League football. And this is the table so far. And I should imagine these are going to be the two that eventually go through, us and Inter Milan. Be ideal if we can beat them today, get ahead of them and go up top and not have to worry after we've played sort of 3-4 games, already have it sewn up. That's my plan anyway. But let's get straight into this Inter Milan game, and definitely our biggest game in the group stage. Champions League time, live from the Allianz Arena. It's Bayern Munich versus Inter Milan. Here come the lineups, and it's Bayern Munich first. Neuer in goal, Kimmich and Tellez at the back, with the centre-half pairing of Boateng and Skriniar playing against his old club. Sebastian Rudy, Vidal and Tolisso in the middle, Coman and Martial out wide, and Sean Measures up top. Starting lineup for Inter's Handanovic in goal, Hakimi and Rodriguez fullbacks. Then we've got a centre-half pairing of Murillo and Jemison, Vecino, Kondogbia in the middle, Marusic, Ivan Perisic, Valero, and then Icardi up top on his own. Good, strong Inter squad that. Corner to be swung in from Martial. It's going to come to the front post of Measures, and there it is. Oh, bundled off the line from Inter Milan. So close. 2 minutes injury time at the end of the first half. It would be nice to go in 1-0 up, but I can't see it happening here. And there is the half-time whistle. Inter Milan haven't really had any chances that I can think of. They had a chance where they should have had an effort, but he passed it out wide. But other than that, it's been all Bayern Munich, and we just need to go out there second half and break this deadlock. At half-time, it's Bayern 0, Inter Milan 0. Ball into Measures' feet. He'll find Coman out wide. Coman's going to try and attack this fullback. Like to see that. Measures realises he can't do nothing, cuts inside, plays the ball into Vidal's feet. Vidal, Tolisso. Straight into the goalkeeper's arms. About time we got on the end of one of these. And we do, it's Measures, and that looked like a great save. Surely the rebound, and that's cleared away. Ball out wide there to Rafinha. Now Kimmich. Will Kimmich look to cross? He doesn't. He looks to pass it on the inside. He gets it all wrong. And now Inter Milan come away. Header from Tolisso, though. Bernard, been really impressed with him since he's come on as well. Vidal. Vidal finds me. We step past the defender. We're going to hit one because we haven't really had a shot in the game. And that was probably the wrong decision. Boateng finds me. We find the feet of Gnabry. Gnabry's got runners, but decides to backheel that to Vidal for some reason. Now it's Kimmich. 2 minutes added time. Ball swung in the box. It's a useless ball. And there's the full-time whistle. We knocked and we knocked on the door, but we could not find a way through. And a disappointing result, but certainly not the end of the world. And at the full-time whistle, it's Bayern Munich 0, Inter Milan 0. And after that match, we played a 7.4. It was all pretty average stuff, really. Didn't really have any chances of note to speak of that we should have scored or anything like that, but probably should have made better of the opportunities that we did get. 3 shots on target, 1 shot off target. 100% passing, so not a terrible game, but just not a great team performance, really. Okay, so after those 2 games, let's have a little look at the league tables. And it's the Bundesliga first. And after 7 games, Bayern Munich sit in 6th place. 4 wins from 7, 2 draws and a loss. And we sit on 14 points. Only conceded 3 goals. That's a positive and a bit of an average start to a season. To be fair, it's a poor start to the season for Bayern Munich. But like I say, only 7 games played. Plenty left to go to close this gap and win this league comfortably. And after the Inter game, this is how the Champions League group looks. And Inter sit top, but joint on points with Bayern Munich. And the other 2 teams, Galatasaray and Ajax, they both drew as well. So no one really pushes ahead. But if we can go and get maximum points against Galatasaray and Ajax and not lose against Inter in the next time we play them, then all should be well in the world and we should progress into the next round. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got 2 games left for the rest of this month. We're going to play those off camera, as we are a number of these. And just off the top of my head right now, I'm thinking of coming back for the Hoffenheim away game, because I believe they're top of the league at the moment, playing very well, clearly. And then maybe play Inter Milan again in the Champions League. By that point, I think we'll only have Galatasaray to play, and we should have an answer as to whether 3 points there, etc., will be guaranteed qualification for the knockout round. So that's my plan, but you know how these plans go. They'll probably change depending on fixture congestion, etc., etc. So we're going to leave the video there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, please drop the video a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next episode.